Hi everybody, welcome. It's Friday evening and we're live. So we're just waiting for people to join us. Yeah, there we go. Just waiting.
It was just so insane.
What, Trump? Hi Pag. Thank you. Hi Scott. Hi Clarice. Hi Angie. We're just looking at the TV at the moment, watching the stuff on Trump. Trump. Rump, chump, bump, clump. Whatever. It's all very interesting. Actually, Paul, it's quite distracting, so we're going to turn that off because otherwise I won't be able to concentrate on what I'm doing. So yeah, my eye's okay. I don't know whether you can see. It's very red, and will be probably for a couple of weeks, I would have thought, because I'm off now for a couple of weeks, recovering from the operation that I had on Wednesday. Yeah, if anybody doesn't already know, I had an eye operation on Wednesday, emergency, blah, blah, blah. Quite traumatic. Clarice is saying, hi, Paul.
Hi, yeah.
You big hunk of love. Yeah, so happy Friday. I've not been at work, which is absolutely great. Looking a lot better. What, the eye? Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I've resisted taking any pain relief, which is extremely unlike me because, give me strong painkillers and I'll take them. But I've resisted it because I've not needed any. But I have been quite tired, and yesterday was quite challenging because I felt really, really tired and really out of it. And I think they pump you full of so many things: sedation, local anesthetics, steroids, various things. So yeah, yesterday was weird. I was sort of slipping in and out of sleep most of the day. Yeah, and having weird dreams. So, but yeah. Lovely. So, how are you folks? How's your week been? What have you been up to? Tell me. Let me know. You all know about my week. You've seen the videos, so I don't need to keep covering that again. So, Clarice has been gardening today. Oh, I've not seen your update yet. Excellent, Pag. Tickety boo. That's good. Good to know. It's looking a bit cloudy tonight, I've noticed. I'm keeping my fingers crossed for a thunderstorm. Oh, your sister and the kids left yesterday, so you were busy, Clarice, for a little while with guests. School as usual, but one more week to go before you break up for your, is it 6 weeks you get off? That used to feel like forever, those 6-week holidays from school. It was lovely, stretching out before you, all those things to do. Well, I'm hoping, and I'm just going to say, actually, if a thunderstorm starts during this live feed, I'm off. Paul will have to carry on because I need to get another thunderstorm under my belt because 6 weeks. So 6 whole weeks off.
What's
And-
clatty?
And what year are you in, Scott? Is it your final year or next year, or how long have you got to go, Scott, at school? I'm just wondering. I used to love the holidays. Such a fabulous time. Well, I've got 2 weeks now, so 2 weeks recovery, which is great. They're off the Irish coast. Oh, the thunderstorms. Thank you, Scott. I'm going to keep monitoring that because I really need to get another thunderstorm video. Hi, Anne. Thanks for joining us. We've got 9 people with us at the moment, which is lovely. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And people are chatting amongst themselves about gardening things and stuff like that. Hi, Sandra. My face looks rather round. Does it? Oh. Maybe I put weight on. I'm feeling fine, and the eye is still red. That will take a while. But yeah, I'm feeling okay, actually. I'm trying to not do too much. They told me, don't do much, rest and recover, and let the eye heal. So, yeah. Well, they didn't, they put steroids into the eye, basically, and I think it's probably gone now. Maybe I'm a bit swollen. I don't know. What do you think, Paul? Do you think I'm a bit swollen?
I think it's the lighting.
I think it's just the lighting. I don't think I'm swollen, particularly. I've always had a fairly round face, so, that's quite a good thing, I guess. Minging dirty. Sorry, Paul.
Clatty.
Clatty. Oh, right. Okay. I see. Okay. That's good to know. Well, the eye's not particularly swollen. It's kind of like it's sort of just a little bit closed, but you can't really see in this light, but it's quite I don't know whether you can see, just for people to see if you're interested. Sorry if you're eating, but hey ho, you can see there it's red. It's slightly sore, and the movement isn't great. So if I'm getting up to do something, it takes a little longer for the eye to sort of swing around and react. So, but that's all. It feels a little bit tight, but it'll just take time. Eyes take a long time to heal. And also I find when you've had an eye operation, it gets quite tired quite quickly. You need some magic medicine. Well, I'm medicating 4 times a day at the moment. So it's got to be done for 7 days to prevent infection. So yeah, lighting very subdued. Well, I went for a bright white light tonight because I couldn't be bothered. I'm feeling slightly subdued myself, I think. So it's probably reflecting my mood, which is slightly subdued. That rhymes, I've just realised. That's probably why I couldn't be bothered setting it up. I know it's only a few clicks on the app, but I just couldn't be bothered. So sorry, I've not got my usual bisexual lighting of blue and red. Am I in pain? No, not particularly. It's just it stings a little bit and it's a little tight. But like I say, I've resisted pain relief. I've got some really strong painkillers from my GP. But I'm resisting taking them because I don't need them at the moment. I'll take them if I feel any significant pain. It can ache sometimes. So you're in pain, Clarice.
It's the clatty washing. Why?
Why are you in pain? Tell me. Is it your back? Trump is on, yeah, I know. We know quite a few people who are on the march today, on the anti-Trump march.
Marches.
So, yeah, marches. Good for them. Good for them. Can't stand the man. I think he's an absolute prat. And mind you, at that rate, I can't stand Theresa May either. I think she's a prat as well. And I'm going to be really honest now, actually, and, you know, probably a little bit rude about her, but she's got absolutely no dress sense whatsoever. Really. You know, that sleeveless smock thing that she was wearing in red yesterday, with those pasty arms that were half tanned. I mean, no. Wrong. You know, length, yes, but no, I'm sorry. I just think she's got no dress sense and she needs advice on that. You know, I mean, okay, people didn't like Thatcher, but at least she wore some cracking suits, you know. Well, Queenie, I don't mind Queenie. I don't mind Queenie at all. Look, she's doing a job. She didn't ask to be queen, did she? None of them asked to be royal. Don't agree with all the money issues, though. No, I don't mind the Queen at all. I really don't mind her. I think she's done a good job. And we don't pay that much for her. However, the balance of money in this country is not right. So there's a lot of people that need money just to get through life, a lot of vulnerable people in this country that are not getting the help that they need. And I don't agree with that. Well, you know, it's just Theresa May. She's just got no idea. She needs a Theresa May cover. That's what she needs. Well, Thatcher, look, Thatcher was good and bad, wasn't she? She had good points and bad points. She was a bit of a power-hungry bitch. Well, we all love a queen, darling. Absolutely. Exactly. But yeah, you know, the royals can't help where they are, can they? You know, they can't help it. What do? Abolish it? Am I transgender? No, I'm not transgender. Hello, I'm a man.
She needs to star in 2019.
Oh dear, I've never been asked that. Somebody's just asked me, am I transgender? Well, you know, what if I was? Who cares? Gosh, really? What a rude question to ask. Does it matter? Oh, somebody just before. I mean, you know, it really bemuses me when people ask that. Are you gay? You seem like a woman, but kind of a man. Well, how odd. Of course I'm bloody gay. Are you blind? Really? And if you have to ask that about somebody, then you're being rude and judgmental, aren't you? So I'd buzz off if I were you before I block you, really. Honestly, I know. Yes, we're moving on. I was talking about Thatcher. And yeah, she had some good points and bad points. Yeah, right. I know. Tell me about it. Strange, 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 strange. Yeah, we were talking about Thatcher, and she had good points and bad points, but at least she wore a sharp suit. I don't see the problem. You could have been acting. Well, I'm performing. I'm performing a YouTube live show, but I'm not going to pretend to be somebody that I'm not. So, if really you have to ask questions like that, I would just go if I were you. Hi, Julie. How are you, Julie? Nice to see you. We've got 15 people with us at the moment. Happy Friday evening. It's nice of you all to join me. How are people liking the weather? It's cooled down a bit, huh? It's a bit cooler this evening, but I'm quite warm at the moment, actually. Yeah, but I've just had a shower. Had a nice, nice shower. Thanks, Julie. I'm glad you're well. So who else is in the house? Say hello if you're in the house. Say hi to me. I won't be on here for too long tonight. Yeah, I bet there is. I won't be on here for too long tonight because I don't want to overdo it with this eye issue that I've got. I saw the title of that go past, Old Gardener Guy. I'm going to watch that later. I'm looking forward to seeing how obnoxious you can be. Hi, Mandy. Have you, oh, here we go again. Have you ever got any mental help? How do you know? I am mental, completely mental. Hi, Lou. Yeah. Hi, everybody. We've got a few trolls tonight, a few people that think I'm mentally unwell. Well, I've got news for you. I am. I know. It's crazy, isn't it? Because I think people like to categorize you, don't they? They like to fit you into a mold. And if you don't fit into that mold, oh, I will be. Don't you worry about me, my darling. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Most people are blocked, so there's no point in talking about them.
Cool. This is my show, love. I think you're fine. Yeah.
You won't know what you're talking
Well, there we are. He's just said, oh, well, hopefully you'll be okay. It's me that has to block them. So,
about. Yeah, I can't
yeah.
see them.
Okay. Am I English? Yes, I am English. Thank you very much. English and mental. Yeah. Mentally unstable. Yeah. I can be very mentally unstable. This is nothing. Here we are. I was wondering if you could give advice about telling families something regarding preferences and lifestyle. Well, oh, hi, Anne. Hi, Anne. Nice to see you. Well, what kind of advice are you looking for? You just have to tell people whatever you've got to tell them in the nicest possible way you can tell them. That's it. So am I for gay rights? Well, of course I'm for gay rights. I'm for equal rights for everybody. Everybody. Well, everything should be accepted as long as it's not hurting somebody, really. Hi, Mark. How are you? Oh, don't worry about the trolls. I can deal with the trolls. No problem whatsoever. I quite enjoy it. It's good playtime for me. Really? Well, you will have to go, I think. Hi, Mark. I'm just dealing with a couple of people there. Sorry, guys, I'm just dealing with these people here. Trying to, anyway. Go. No, it just takes a couple of little clicks and doesn't always work. I don't know why. Yeah. There we go. So let's get back to the conversation, shall we, people? Honestly, having to deal with people like that is just tiresome, really, isn't it? There we go. Back again. There we are. Oh, don't worry about them, honestly. It's me that has to block them, people. It's not you guys. I have to do it myself. Oh, we got another one here now. Yeah, well, Paul, let me deal with it. Tell me what to do. Yeah, I've met plenty of gay Arabs, actually. You've gone now. Hi, Ali. You're listening and reading comments but can't chat back. Well, I can see your comment. How does that work then? We've got 21 people plus a few trolls in the house this evening. Must be troll night. Yeah. So anyway, tell me what you're going to be doing this weekend, people. Anybody got anything nice planned? Pardon me, I'm just going to have a sip of my water. Looks like they haven't got anything better to do. Friday the 13th, of course it is. Troll night, yeah. Yay! And they thought I had mental problems. Really? So yeah, what are you doing this weekend, people? Anybody got anything nice planned? Hive Hullabaloo, part of a week-long festival. I can't hit the wine at the moment, Mark, unfortunately, because of the antibiotics that I'm having. Lots of gardening planned for this weekend, maybe a bike ride. That sounds nice, Sandra. What bits of gardening have you got to do? Sadly, football isn't coming home. Well, you're right. Yeah. Oh, don't worry about it, Clarice. I don't worry about it, mate. Doesn't bother me at all. I'm quite thick-skinned. Yeah. Working Saturday and Sunday night. Oh, Lou. What do you do, Lou? What's your work? Planting carrots, beets, string beans, and digging garlic. That sounds busy. That sounds busy to me. Luckily, I can't do any heavy work for 2 weeks, which I'm pleased about. I just have to leave that cleaning. Eat live yogurts to fight. Well, the live yogurts, Anne, are to replenish the good bacteria in your body. So world has me not. I cook and write for a living. Wow. And do you write about the cookery? So you're a cookery writer? Is that right? Really interesting. Thank you. You look after young adults with challenging behavior. Ah, yeah. I know that world. Going up Broad Street tomorrow to watch the final England game. Excuse for a good lash up. Going to be hot this weekend. Well, enjoy it. Sorry?
Hot this weekend.
Yeah, I know. Enjoy it. Hopefully England win tomorrow. Well, whatever. I'm pinching half my husband's shed to free up space in the greenhouse for my plants. Tatton Park on Thursday. Woo, that sounds like a busy one as well. You write documentary pieces on alternative living, communes, festivals. Wow, that sounds really, really fascinating and interesting. Whatever, traitor, how dare you? Oh, you know what? I don't follow football, so I don't care whether they win or lose. Can we just get that straight right now? Okay? Great. No, I haven't, Mark. No, football's not a religion, and please don't continue with that. It's a sport, it's a game, and that's it. Okay? All right? It's a game. Get over it. Some people don't like it. Okay?
I block that person so I can't see what they're saying.
Yeah. No. Sorry, I'm not dealing with that. Latest piece was about the moral equivalence of bestiality and homosexuality in the 21st century. It sounds amazing. Wow. What a fascinating subject. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gardening and thunderstorms is a religion. Absolutely, Mark. Absolutely. Not football, I'm afraid. It's a sport. Yeah, there we go. Gosh, they're out in force tonight, aren't they?
So does World has me not been to many festivals and communes? What's their experience?
Sorry, I've lost all my comments now. They've all disappeared. You discovered my videos after being laid up after a cycle accident. Very relaxing and informed. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for that. That's a lovely comment. I'm glad you've enjoyed watching. Hi, Claire. Yeah, I'm feeling okay, actually. Not too bad. The eye is slightly uncomfortable, but it's okay. It's on the right side. It's still red and a little bit horrible looking, but yeah, not too bad. Thanks, love. We've got a few trolls tonight. It starred a polyamorous relationship between a man named Ted, a man named Philip, and a parrot named Clarence. They all got married last fall. That sounds amazing. Well, it's not too bad. There you go. That's what it's looking like. Yeah, it's Friday the 13th. Clearly all the trolls are coming out of the woodwork. Yeah, honestly, it's not painful at all. It really isn't. It's just uncomfortable. And honestly, believe you me, the whole experience was fine, absolutely fine. Oh, you know me, Claire. I can deal with a troll. It's not a problem. I can give as good as I get. Yeah. Well, I did have to be brave, Claire. I really did have to be brave. When they said to me, we're going to operate today, and told me what they were going to do, I kind of, I must have gone white, because the consultant said to me, are you going to faint? And I said, no, I'm not going to faint. You used to work with me. With me? Do I know you? Clarence the Parrot, former neo-Nazi from Berlin, he played in the 1980s rock band. I'm loving what you're writing there. That's really, really interesting. So, Bovy or Bovy, who are you then? You worked with me? Oh, okay. Oh my God. Oh, okay. You're an old Ticketmaster person. Wow, that was a long, long time ago. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm so glad you've found me and looked me up. Excellent. It was a long, long time ago. It was another world, that was Ticketmaster. It was 20, oh God, I don't know, 25 years ago? 25 years ago, surely. Yeah, it must have been. Well, welcome. Thank you very much for following me. So, people, I am, and thank you very much. I am on the mend. Yeah, it does. It does. This is actually my right eye, this one. So it turns it around. It's like a mirror image turned round. This is my right eye. So the picture is, yeah, it does transpose it round for some unknown reason. I'm not sure why. But there you go. So, anybody going out tonight? Anybody out on the tiles tonight, enjoying themselves? Or are we all having a nice quiet night in? Didn't you get the urge to go and see President Trump? Yeah, well, not with this recovery, unfortunately. Mark, if I'd have been feeling better and not had to have an emergency eye operation this week, I probably would have done. But I'm not supposed to do anything strenuous. So I decided not to go on the march. But I fully support everybody who is against Trump. The back garden is looking a bit messy at the moment, Mandy, because I was in the middle of tidying it up and then we got the hot weather. So I kind of stopped doing it. And then I had this issue with my eye. So I haven't had a chance to actually tidy it up, but I will do a back garden video once I've tidied it up. The lawn's not looking too bad. I have to say I do water. I have been putting my sprinkler on. And I know some people won't agree with that, but we've not got a hosepipe ban yet. So I've just done it. Not, not for too long, but just to make sure things are watered a little bit. And it's one of those sort of sprinklers that goes around like that. So it's not too wasteful. Good. Yeah, that man, I don't know. I just don't know. I think the world's going crazy in terms of politics. I think he's got some very strange ideas. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say it's looking fab, but it's certainly on the mend, Ali. It's going to take a couple of weeks. It looks pretty red when you see it in sort of real life. What's up, Governor? Oh, hi there. Chris, oh my God. Chris Collingwood. Hi, Chris, it's you. I remember you very, very well, Chris. Very well. Oh, God, that's taken me back. I can see your face, Chris. I missed that comment that how old am I? 58. Well, how old do you think I look? 58? Well, I might be, I might not.
Old Gardner guy says that because Trump's in Helsinki, the hotel prices have soared to $500 a night.
Oh, Claire, leave him alone, honestly. I'm not sure really why people are asking me how old I am. Yeah, send me some rain, Claire. We need rain down here. You've just had torrential rain. Lucky you. Lucky you. Just a random question. But you said you thought I looked 58. I'm not 58. I'm 50 in actual fact. So,
And the head nurse thought that you were much younger.
Yeah, age is just a number. Hardly close, really. It's not close at all. Age is not important at all. No, I don't think that's true whatsoever. Because if you place importance on age, then you start to be ageist, don't you? Well, if you're unhealthy, it will do. If you're healthy like me, it won't. Okay. Lovely. I feel like I'm in a mental asylum now, really, this evening. You are as young as you feel, and you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Yeah. My hair is grey, but I went prematurely grey at 21. God, there's so many judgmental people out there. You know, I find that really judgmental. I really do. Yeah, I know. But I don't know, I just find it really weird when people are like that. Oh, idulut or idu. I don't know what your real name is. Looks are important. Oh, yeah, I know. It's really getting tiring now, isn't it? Why have we got all these people this evening? It's really boring me. Yeah, I know. Elizabeth, thank you. You've given me your name. There are, Scott. And, you know, normally we sort of have a nice conversation. It bumbles along really pleasantly. But people come in and think they can just, you know, throw in these odd comments and questions that are judgmental and personal. I mean, you know me, I don't mind the personal aspect of things at all. And I can handle these things, but it just stops the flow of conversation because it interrupts that. And it's very difficult to, it does, it stops the stream of consciousness. Are you? Well, I'm glad you're having a nice time. That's really, I'm pleased about that. Paul looks frere. What does that mean, Anne? Thank you. Thank you very much for that, Scott. But yeah, I just, you know, I like things to flow. And it's obviously for me, it's very difficult sometimes because I'm trying to read all the comments and respond to you all. And then I see these random comments go past that are really, you know, judgmental. And it just kind of can stop the flow. So, and I like to respond to them because I don't want to let people get away with that.
Oh, no, frère is
Really?
French.
No, I know the word frere, but I didn't understand the context. Yeah, Christine, thank you so much for joining us. Lovely to see you. And thank you, Christine, for all your wonderful comments that you've left me. It's been really lovely to get those comments. Thank you so much. I meant to say that Paul looks after. Oh, he does. He does look after me.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. No, he does. It's been very good. He took me to more fields. He stayed with me all day, which was really great. And, you know, he's done lots of cooking and things like that. So, yeah, he's been really good. It's good to have that kind of support, especially when you're not well, because, you know, you feel a bit down in the dumps and a bit stressed, you know, especially when you have a health issue. It can be quite stressful, you know. It's been a stressful week for me.
All around.
Well, he's here, Anne. He's just at the side here. So you've already said hello.
Oh.
Well, we try to look after each other. Yeah. It's not always possible, but we try. We try. I'm going to have a little sip of my drink, my water. No alcohol for me this evening.
I think it might be a better place.
Well, you know, both your videos have put ASMR gold. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Chris.
What's ASMR?
Autonomic sensory.
Something.
It's when you have a shiver down the spine, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Chris. That's really great. I wish someone would cook for me. They just look and wait for me to come up with something in our house. Well, Mandy, yeah. I mean, sometimes Paul and I look at each other and go, what are we going to have for dinner? You know, and
What are we having tonight?
it's not going to fall out. Believe you me, it's quite secure, quite secure.
What are we having tonight?
What we're having tonight? Tonight we're having fresh vegetables from the garden. Oh, hi, Sarah. Thanks for joining us. Nice to see you. We're just sort of chatting about food, actually. We're having fresh vegetables from the garden. So potatoes, peas and carrots, and probably something like fish fingers or vegetarian sausages. I know, cooking in the hot weather, it's not great. Luke's asking me whether this is a woman's t-shirt.
No.
No, it's not. We've had curry and sweating cobs now. Well, Mandy, they think that curry is good to help cool you down, you know, actually. Would it matter if it was a woman's t-shirt? Would that actually matter? Let's think about this for a moment, because it wouldn't really matter whether I was wearing men's clothing or women's clothing, would it really? It wouldn't matter. Have I ever eaten a tagine? Yeah, I have eaten a tagine. Well, doesn't really matter, does it? Thanks for asking though, Luke. Yes, they do. And of course, in India, they eat a lot of curries as well. Anne's telling me that she had salmon and steamed vegetables. Good, Anne, you're keeping up with the vegetables. That's excellent. Curry tonight in Aberdeen, lovely. Curry's about preferred North African, Middle Eastern food. Yeah, I love that kind of food as well, Luke. Thank you very much. Sarah had fish and chips. Lovely, lovely fish and chips. You're living on sandwiches. Well, yeah, it is too warm to cook, but sometimes you just have the hankering for a hot meal. Fish and chips every Friday for Scott.
Wow.
Lovely, lovely. We have a really good chip shop just around the corner. Is that my natural voice? Yeah, it is my natural voice. What other voice would it be? What other voice would it be? Really? I wish we had fish and chips here in France. They do them in the chip shop by me, Clarice. Deep fried Cadbury cream eggs. Oh my God. It sounds very feminine for a guy. Okay, well, I am a man. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Oh, Claire, leave it alone. Not worth bothering with. Jeez. So, first time growing for me, Paul, and first harvest today.
Borlotti beans.
Borlotti beans. Yeah.
I said they're quite creamy with texture.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful borlotti beans. Gorgeous.
And you can harvest them, what's it, demi-sec and freeze them?
Right, okay, so let's just get rid of that one. Okay, that's good. Good. Oh, Claire, honestly, you know, in my life, I've been called so many things that, you know, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. And I get so many compliments on my voice, usually by normal people, that it, you know, doesn't worry me at all. It really doesn't worry me. It's not a problem at all. So I'm going to vape now. It's time for a vape break. Vape break, vape break. Claire is my sister Anne. There we go. Oh, people can't help being mean. They don't think about it very often, you know. I work in disabilities. So, you know, I know a lot of people who've been through a lot of crap over the years. Oh, yeah, a lot of crap. From people who are ignorant and a little bit stupid and, you know, judgmental and prejudiced. So, you know, there are plenty of people in this world who, yeah, they think they can get away with it online. Yeah, I know. It's a safety net for them because they can't deal with it in the real world. Am I vaping a lightsaber? You know what, Mark? I have to tell you, I actually do have a lightsaber. So somebody just joined us. Who just joined us, Paul? I thought somebody new had joined us. Yeah, exactly. You know, I know loads of people with disability, loads of people. I've been in disabilities for 11 years. And I absolutely love the clients that I deal with. I really do. And so, so nice, you know. And I know a lot of people who've been discriminated against because of their disability. So, you know, people who are different from what people think is the norm in society basically get picked on in some way, shape, or form. And people think they can get away with it. And, you know, we don't let them. We don't let them, basically. Bear with me, people. There we go. Yeah, well, you know, you've got to stand up to bullies, really. You have to stand up to them. And there are a lot of them around. And if you don't stand up to them, they get away with it. And yeah, I'm being polite as well, Clarice, because I don't want to swear. But the minute I start to swear and get angry, I lose control. You can't get angry with these people. You have to stay calm and you have to stay in control. So I'm very used to doing that. And I've had to learn how to do that over many, many years. And it's not always easy, but that's what we do. We stay in control. And people just think they can get away with being intrusive and personal and all of those things. And for the most part, it doesn't bother me. But sometimes, you know, it does. Yeah, I was telling Mark, I do actually have a lightsaber. I have a replica lightsaber because I actually am quite a big Star Wars fan. Most of the old Star Wars films, really, I'm a fan of. Not too much the new ones, but yeah, there we go. I'm vaping now. Do I go to the gym? No, I don't go to the gym. I've never been to a gym. I'm never going to go to a gym. Why would I vape? Because I'm a nicotine addict and an ex-smoker. And the electronic cigarette, enabled me to give up smoking 6 or 7 years ago now. Thank you for your question. Bad enough for children who are bullied for disabilities, totally wrong for anyone. Absolutely totally wrong for anyone. Oh, it's just started raining. Lovely, Anne. Why can't you just put a straw in your mouth instead? Because a straw in my mouth is not going to replace the nicotine that I'm addicted to. Abdul. Thank you. Really? My son is Harry Potter mad and we have Diagon Alley in miniature. Oh, how lovely.
They need to come to Paddington to see 9.
Scott is finding this stream upsetting. Scott, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry there are people who've upset you. Message me at some point, Scott. Don't let people upset you. It's not worth it. It really isn't. But I'm sorry about that. We have had some strange people this evening. I'm trying my best to block them, but it doesn't always work. So, yeah, I'd prefer it if you stayed, Scott, but if you are upset about it, send me a message at some point. Look me up on Facebook. You'll find me. Send me a message if you need to. It's not a problem at all. But we like to be inclusive. We like to be friendly here. And we like to go. You see, people want you to stay. So, wow, you're still smoking at 75. You're not giving up now. Well, good for you. Don't give up now. You know, if I reach that age, I'll probably start smoking again. Probably start doing all those things that, you know, that you're not supposed to do. I'm sure, Clarice, I could tell you some stories as well. So I do know. Mandy's not giving up the vodka. I don't believe you. I know, Anne, it's crazy. And I almost wish I could sort of just have a chat room just for the people that I want to include, you know, but unfortunately, we've got a few people who just seem to want to say some strange things. Claire loves chocolate. Well, I love chocolate as well. Mark's in love with lager at the weekend only. Well, good for you. Good for you. Just don't binge too much, Mark. You know, be careful. If I drink lager, I get drunk very, very quickly. Very quickly. It goes straight to my head, a bit like champagne. Amy says you can do a private chat room. Ah, okay. Well, Amy, you'll have to teach me how to do that because I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Sharon's saying she's not a big drinker. Your parents were pea heads. Oh, yeah. So teetotal went around my kids. What was that pack? Salted what? Salted caramel ice creams. Oh my goodness me. Salted caramel ice creams. Don't get me started on those. They would be divine. Well, I do have a small glass of wine at the weekend, but not at the moment because I'm on antibiotics. So
I never drink an
Hubert, good evening. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's still red. You can't really see in this light because I think the glasses sort of disguise it, but it is still quite red and a little tight feeling. I bet you can't pack. I love salted caramel things. Divine, 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 divine. Lovely. So yeah, Claire, I'm going to look into that private chat room because that sounds really good fun, actually. Never give up caramel ice cream. I feel the struggle. Caramel, anything. To me, caramel, oh, I love caramel. It's one of my weaknesses. I cannot stop eating caramels. If they're put in front of me, I'll keep on eating them. Try and save one for Angie. Caramel and chocolate. Oh, coffee, anything coffee as well. Coffee creams are my favorites. Coffee creams I love, but you can't get them that much. I think Thornton's do a good coffee cream, which I think are divine. Clarice can't stand chocolate. Claire can't stand coffee creams. They're all mine. Oh dear, Pag has, he's had them all, basically. Poor Angie. Angie can't get any salted caramels now because Pag's eaten them all. Vangie, Miss Vangie. I'm sure she's doing very well, actually. Vangie, Miss Vangie. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Dearie me.
We started the Miss Angie.
We've got one back. He's back again. Okay.
Oh, Mark Richardson started that.
Yeah. We put you in timeout until you calm down a little bit. Yeah, I've had to, Sharon. Well, it won't let me block completely. I've had to put him in timeout. I've put him on the naughty step until he learns his lesson. I'll just have to keep doing that. For some reason, it's not giving me an option to block him. I have reported him as well. I've done report and I've put him in timeout. So there we go. Best I can do at the moment, I'm afraid. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't always work. You're clicking on them and it just doesn't do it, you know? There we go. Scott, you've stayed. Thank you. Thank you for staying. Yeah.
Wagon wheels.
I put him in the naughty corner. Who said wagon wheels? Wagon wheels. Yes.
Hubert.
Yeah. There are some strange people around, Sharon. You know, strange people. Wagon wheels have got smaller. I can fit a whole one in my mouth, no problem. I think you're right, Christine. I think they are on the wrong channel. I used to be able to put a whole wagon wheel in my mouth, and now I can probably fit two. Oh, God, really? Okay.
Yeah, Anne says we're getting plenty of things from the allotment. We are, aren't we?
We are getting plenty of things from the allotment. Potatoes, carrots, peas, mange tout, lettuce, loads of nice stuff from the allotment.
Tomatoes soon.
And yeah, tomatoes we're hoping for, but they're taking a time to... Oh, double-deckers, Sarah. I love double-deckers, but I've not had one for ages. Ages and ages. Yes, double-deckers. Don't get me started on old chocolate bars. God. Does anybody remember Texan bars?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love a Texan bar. Yeah, double-deckers are lovely. Mars bars I adore as well. I used to like... You haven't got anything in, Sharon. Oh dear. Maybe you're going to have to pop out and get a chocolate fix. Snickers, yeah, marathon. I still call them marathons. I've not had one for such a long time. Curly Whirlies, oh my God. Now, Curly Whirlies went much smaller. They used to be like so big and long, or were we smaller? That's the thing. Were we smaller and the chocolate bars seemed bigger? Because they seemed enormous. They were like I don't know, like a foot long. We grew, I know, I think that's the case, Sharon. I really do. We got bigger. Flakes, oh, I love a flake. Do you remember the flake adverts? Do you remember the flake adverts, anybody? You know, and the song that went with it, and the phallic nature of those adverts. You know, the girl in the field.
Crumbliest, flakiest chocolate.
Only the crumbliest, flakiest chocolate tastes like chocolate never tasted before. Do you remember that? Yeah. 99 with a flake. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cadbury's cream egg. Yeah, absolutely. We are showing our age, but you know, they were golden days, weren't they? Those adverts, or those fabulous adverts where there were no boundaries in place. And a ripple. Anybody remember Ripple?
That was a flake with a cover.
Yeah, it was basically a flake with an outer
shell. Frustrating delight angels, no.
Frustrating delight. You mean Turkish delight?
Turkish delight.
Karamak. Yes. Fries chocolate cream. Oh my God. Fries chocolate cream. That was a dark chocolate, wasn't it? Oh my God. Honestly, we're all chocolate addicts, aren't we? We're all chocolate addicts. Yay. Lovely. And walnut whip. Oh, Hubert. Walnut whip. Oh my goodness me. How lovely.
Oh, look, they do lots of flavours of walnut whip.
Do they? They used to do a coffee walnut whip, didn't they?
They did.
You're housebound. Oh, sorry, Sharon. Sorry, love. You're housebound. Is there not some kind of service that you can call where they can deliver emergency chocolate? The kids are coming tomorrow. Okay. Hi, Ali. Toot. Toot to you. I'm going to have a toot on my
What are our flies like, Clary says? Not too bad. We have one in the house.
We've not had many flies, actually. It's not been too bad.
Clary says it's terrible.
We had one in the house earlier that we managed to get out, but not too bad. We don't tend to have all the windows open during the day either. You're all behind again. Oh, Texan bar. Yeah, you're still back there, Clarice. Okay. No, we've not had too many flies. Big stormy black clouds. Scott. No, I'm not rude. You are. Have you seen many butterflies? Yeah, we've had quite a few butterflies in the garden.
The Buddleia plots are covered in it.
Buddleias are covered in butterflies. Yeah, quite a healthy butterfly population this year. Flies are awful in Brittany. It must be something to do with France. Sarah can't remember Texan bars. Pardon me. TV ads. Christine, TV ads. Yeah, I can remember quite a few TV ads from the old days. Does anybody remember the Nescafe Gold adverts with that love story? Spraying as I speak. Clarice, spraying what, my dear? Flies? Fly spray? You remember that, Sharon? Yeah. That was like a little soap opera, wasn't it? Colgate Ring of Confidence, of course. Ding! Yeah, I remember that. Gotcha. Absolutely.
Anti head.
Anthony Head. Yeah, it was Anthony Head. I didn't see that.
I work with him.
Smash. For mash, get smash. Yeah. And those little alien things. The alien creatures. Yeah. Oh dear.
That's why you got blocked.
There we go. That's why you got blocked. Yeah.
Saint Bruno.
Saint Bruno. What was that one, Christine? Tell us more. Saint Bruno.
The dog with the...
Oh, you mean... Yeah. Yes.
Was that alcohol?
Why does a naked bird make anyone buy a perfume or a cornetto? I know. Well, it was a different time, wasn't it? Tobacco. No, I don't quite remember that one. It's ringing a bell. BT adverts with Maureen Lipman.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I remember them well. PG Tips. Yeah, oh my God. Was PG Tips the one with the chimps?
Chimps, yeah.
Yeah. Tea, Mr. Shifter.
And then they went into
yeah.
animated, didn't they?
I don't remember that, no.
Was that Typhoon?
Gosh, yeah, with the chimps. I think they had to stop doing that because of animal exploitation, didn't they? No, I'm not watching England tomorrow. I don't watch the football, thank you.
Who are you saying that?
Cadbury advert with the gorilla playing the drums. That was amazing. That was amazing. That was quite a while ago now, wasn't it, really? Yeah, gosh, quite a few years ago. It was incredible. Yeah.
Was it
Must be
thingy, wasn't it? The music.
It was Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
Yeah. It was something in the air tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
In the air tonight. Yeah, absolutely.
Classic Phil Collins, yeah, Sharon.
Yeah, that's right, Sharon. No, I've not seen it yet. I've not seen Fernando. Actually, Christine, funny you talking about Fernando, because I was thinking about ABBA. Have I heard the song Pumped Up Kicks? No, I haven't. Yeah, Cher's singing Fernando in the new Mamma Mia, Claire. Mamma Mia 2. Yeah. I was thinking about ABBA the other day because I've been listening to quite a bit of ABBA. A song about a school shooting doesn't sound like a very nice song. What's the last film you watched? Do you go to? I don't go to the cinema, but the last film we watched was the other night. We watched Star Trek Beyond. Paul's phone is ringing. Just bear with me a moment. We watched Star Trek Beyond. That's the last film we watched, which actually we quite enjoyed. It was a little long, but yeah, it was quite good. Okay, you're going to do the watering. Go and enjoy your watering, something we've all got to do. Bye for now. Thanks for joining. Thank you. You watched Thor, Mandy. Did you enjoy it?
It was on television.
The last time in the Pitch House was Grease. Wow, I love Grease. Grease is one of my favourite films. I love Grease. Big Grease fan, know all the words to all the songs. No, I'm not able to. We're not talking about things you want to talk about.
What soup advert?
Thank you very much.
Says, I remember the soup advert.
Soup advert? Which soup advert?
Oh, is that the one in the chair? Cup of soup? The comfy chair?
No, which soup advert was that, Clarice? Can you tell us more? You're not getting me singing that one, Claire. But I do know all the words to all the songs in Grease. What's your favourite Grease song? My favourite Grease song is There Are Worse Things I Could Do. That's my favourite Grease song. Love it. What's your favourite ABBA song, people? Back again. What does Angie agree with there, Pag? I missed that one. So I was too busy blocking somebody.
Song?
What, from Greece?
Yeah.
There are worse things I could do. Oh yeah, it's a superb song. And I think it's one of the most underrated moments of the film. Yeah, I've had to do quite a bit of sort of blocking and reporting this evening of people who just seem to think I love Hopelessly Devoted as well. That's a beautiful song. Yeah, I've had to do quite a bit of blocking this evening, Sharon. Pea and ham without the chicken. Baxter's soup.
I don't know that.
Does anybody remember Chef Square-Shaped Soups show how a good soup should be? Does anybody remember that?
You don't see them now.
Stockard Channing, yeah. What's her name, the character? Rizzo. Rizzo is the character. Yeah, Rizzo. Yeah, Grease 2 was rubbish. Grease 2 was a pile of poo. Grease 2 was a pile of poo. Yeah, rubbish. Michelle Pfeiffer, wasn't it? Maxwell Caulfield. I know, crazy.
It's too big.
So, favourite ABBA songs, people. Hubert's Giving Me Dancing Queen. Absolutely wonderful song. Dirty Dancing 1 was superb, though. Dirty Dancing, the first one, Sharon, was fantastic. I love that first one. Take a Chance on Me, Waterloo, yeah.
The Eagle.
All classics. You see, I'm not seeing what you're seeing, Paul, either.
Bang, the Eagle.
I'm missing. Thank you for the music. Yeah, it's a lovely one. Dirty Dancing 2 was pants. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Clarice hates ABBA. Oh, I'm sorry,
Oh, we
Clarice.
can't come and stay.
Yeah, sorry, can never stay with you, Clarice. Honestly. I love ABBA. ABBA are one of my favourite indulgences, one of my favourite guilty pleasures. Well, it's not a guilty pleasure, actually. I was brought up. Florian says money, money, money. I've been listening to ABBA recently, quite a bit, actually. We will, earworms. Oh, I'm terrible for getting an earworm. Can never get it out of my head once it starts. Terrible. Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, I love Silence of the Lambs. One of my favourite films. We can't, Mark. We would infringe on copyright. Wish we could. Christine, Gloria. Is that because your name is in? Oh, yeah. Well, she's got a dog called Hannibal as well. Well, Sharon, we were kind of spoon-fed. Winner Takes It All, Fernando, Slipping Through My Finger. Oh, Slipping Through My Fingers is beautiful.
Yeah.
Little fly there. I actually changed name. Oh, Clarice. Okay, I missed a couple of comments there, so sorry about that, guys. They were going past so quickly. It was so... I end up singing the last song I hear when getting out of the car all day at work. Yeah, Boney M, Sharon. I was only talking about Boney M. Rasputin, Brown Girl in the Ring, Sunny.
What was the Mama Baker?
Ma Baker. Reminds me of the 70s so much because, you know, that's when I was growing up.
He was a bit mad, wasn't he?
So ABBA, Boney M. Does anybody remember Brotherhood of Man?
Oh, yeah. Save All Your Kisses.
Save All Your Kisses for Me. Angelo. Figaro. Beautiful Lover, Earth, Wind and Fire. Oh yeah, Earth, Wind and Fire were fantastic. Absolutely way ahead of their time.
Scorpions.
Claire had a Brotherhood of Man school bag. Oh God. I mean, they weren't ABBA, bless them, but they're still going, and I think they made quite a bit of money.
They used to do funny knee things, didn't they?
They used to do little dances. Yeah. Yeah,
Their thumbs on
absolutely.
their hips and things.
In the summertime. What's my job? My job, I am a receptionist for the learning disability team, Abu.
That was the guy that we got before.
Mm-hmm.
Bay City Rollers.
Bay City Rollers. Oh my God,
now,
yes.
The guy
Mungo Jerry, yes, in the summertime, absolutely.
The guy from Bay City Rollers wanted me to work with him, didn't he,
Yeah.
a few years ago?
Yeah.
Can't remember his
Bay
name.
City Rollers, wow. Cozy Powell, yes. I remember Cozy Powell. What was the? Oh, I just had one on my mind. Cozy Powell, Casey and the Sunshine Band. Remember Casey and the Sunshine Band? Queen of Clubs, yeah. Dexy's Midnight Runners, Dungarees, wonderful, Mark. Oh, Mandy, Duran. I am a big, big, big Duran fan, Mandy. I idolized Duran. I absolutely idolized Nick Rhodes. He was one of my heroes. He was a guy wearing makeup, and I loved that. I don't really understand what you're talking about, Abu. Yeah, big Duran fan. Bay City Roller trousers, yes. No, Mandy, I missed that. And I know there were several programs on Anne, Love Roxy Music. Avalon's one of my favorite albums. Mandy, Bros. Well, yeah, Bros was a little bit later. I didn't really follow Bros. Neil Sedaka, bless. Love Neil Sedaka.
Still going.
He's still, he's still with us, Neil Sedaka. He's still playing, isn't he? Wonderful. Scritti Politti, love Scritti Politti. Absolutely think they're amazing. What was the album? My favorite album by Scritti Politti. Oh gosh, I can't remember what it's called. It's on the tip of my blooming tongue. It's the one with Absolute and oh God, my brain's gone now. Dead or Alive. Oh yeah, Dead or Alive were brilliant. Yeah, that was tragic, wasn't it? Abu, you're not staying with the conversation, so I'm afraid you have to go, mate. I can't seem to be able to get rid of that one. Boy George, yeah, I liked Boy George. Very much so. I was very much into Culture Club Hubert when they first started. Yeah. Bowie, yeah, absolutely. Love a bit of Bowie. I wasn't a huge Bowie fan. He kind of got going before I was really into pop music, I guess. Oh yeah. Well, I've been dyeing my hair since I was the same age. Well, not anymore, because of Duran, really. Granny near killed me at 15 because you dyed your hair. Yeah, I was sent to my room a couple of times for bleaching my hair. Yeah, he really was sort of the new kid on the block at one stage for doing the real gender bender thing, which was great. Yeah, I used to colour my hair a heck of a lot. Clarice reminds her of Roxette. Roxette, yeah. Prince. Oh, yeah. Bob Marley.
No.
I was never really into Bob Marley. Yeah, my hair, Edward's saying Simply Red. Yes, I like a little bit of Simply Red. Um, Mark Bolan. You know, Mark Bolan was one of my first fascinations as a small child. I was fascinated with him, but we kind of weren't allowed to watch those kind of things. Christine, I'm not kidding. My hair color would literally change from week to week. Well, yeah, I was. I was sort of, but it was more turquoise, wasn't it, really, Pag? It was more of an aqua color, wasn't it?
It's fabulous.
Florian, I've never really been into the Rolling Stones. They've never been really one of my favorites. I like a little bit of UB40, Mark, actually. Yeah. Red, red wine. Yeah, my hair. Oh, Jimmy Somerville. I met Jimmy Somerville once. He tried to chat me up in a bar.
And me.
I think he's tried to chat everybody up in a bar, actually, Jimmy Somerville.
It was the gardening club in Covent Garden.
Oh, it was the piano bar for me.
Yeah.
Dire Straits. Yeah, I quite like a little bit of Dire Straits.
Oh, I love Dire Straits.
Oh, Clarice is going. Okay, Clarice. Mark Knopfler. Yeah, that's it, Edward. Yeah, he was a brilliant guitarist, wasn't he? Yeah, loved it.
Oh,
Clarice, take care. We're going to catch up with your videos.
Tango in the Night.
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood
Anybody?
Mac.
Like a bit of Fleetwood Mac. Mandy's off. Photos make it bluey silver. Yeah, I guess it was. It was meant to be blue. I didn't even see that question, Edward. I am gay. Yeah. Thought it was quite obvious, really. As long as you don't follow that route of questioning me about my sexuality, like many people have this evening, you know, I'd rather not go into that because it's pretty irrelevant. Am I vegan? No, I'm not vegan. I do eat some fish and I eat some dairy, but I don't eat meat. Yeah. Well, people like to know sometimes, don't they? People are curious, I guess.
Right, Sarah.
Oh, bye, Sarah. Thanks for joining us. Sharon's daughter's vegan. Well, most people I meet, Edward, do find that I am a fairly camp gay man. So, you know. No, I'm not fine with killing animals. No, I'm not. But I do eat some fish, so. But I'm working on that. So.
And fish aren't animals.
You know.
Fish.
I sound more posh. Some people think I'm a bit posh. I try to speak well. I try to speak clearly. I try to pronounce my words correctly. So, yeah. I don't really agree with circus animals. Not really. No, I don't. It's not really a subject that I would talk about, really. But thank you for bringing it up, and I hope I've answered your question. Thank you. No, Edward, I'm not taking it as an insult at all. It's just we've had quite a few people this evening who've said some undesirable things, shall we put it that way? There we go. Sorry, Pag, I missed what you said about the hair earlier. Paul, Pag was talking about hair. Sorry, Pag, I missed that. I was dealing with other things.
Cool. My dad remembered you for you.
My smile is so funny and evil. 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 Funny and evil. According to some, I'm mentally unwell. Is that funny and evil enough for you? Fujom. Why are you? Why am I? Why am I what? Yes, Friday the 13th. And if I really look right into the camera, you'll see my evil eye. Yes. Do you want to see my evil eye? Is that evil enough for you, honey? There we go. So this one we need to get rid of because you're being a bit strange. There we go. Bye. I know. They asked for it though. They asked for it, didn't they, Scott? Absolutely. So there you go. You see, Edward, that's what we've been dealing with this evening. We've been dealing with people who are saying randomly strange things and don't want to get into the groove. I'm actually a really nice person who, you know, likes to have a nice chat about stuff, and some people like to try and throw it off, but they don't succeed. Yeah, Christine, I've got no choice. I have to be kind of relaxed and chilled out because of this eye healing process. So yeah, thank you very much, Edward. That is an elephant from Sri Lanka, which was brought over by my grandfather who worked over there, and he brought it over. It's made of ebony, it's really heavy, and it's painted beautifully. Thank you very much for noticing. People always seem to notice that elephant, probably because it's behind me every week when I do my live show. So there we go. Yeah, there is the elephant. Yeah. Bye, Mark.
Bye, Mark.
Well, generally, Mark, it's going to be 6 o'clock on a Friday, generally. So we'll look out for you. Thanks for joining, Mark. I appreciate that. Thank you. The books look interesting.
Little stack of books.
Oh, the books there. Well, I'll show you what it is, Christine. It's actually a little pussycat curled up on top of two little books. It's like, they're not books, they're not real. Oh, thank you, Simon. The eye's not too bad. Thank you very much. It's still very red, but it's healing. Thank you. It's my partner, Edward, Paul. We've been together for 25 years. We're not married. And I'll tell you, Christine, the reason that it's there, and Anne, I'll tell you why it's there, because our little cat that we lost in January, she used to sit here in the winter. So we keep it there as a sort of little memorial to her, because she always used to be there. So there you go. Hello, Aidan. Thank you for joining, Aidan. Yeah, it's a kind of, you know, it's a little reminder, because we had her for 19 years and we lost her in January. So that's a reminder that where she used to sleep. She used to sleep here as well. But I'm not going to talk about that any further, because I'll get emotional, because it's still quite fresh. You don't get over 19 years of having an animal that quickly when you lose them. So yeah, I'm not going to dwell on that one, because I'll end up bursting into tears. Well, we've always had cats for a long time, but we're animal free at the moment. Yeah, happy days, Sharon, happy days. In Algeria, we do sheep fighting. Well, okay. Sharon's lady is 10 years. Oh, bless. They are sweet. We love them. Edward likes birds. What kind of birds do you like, Edward? Christine, would you keep hens? Well,
Possibly.
we might do.
Not here.
We might do. We wouldn't keep them here, but we might do in the future. Scott's is 18, 19 months.
No.
Okay. Oh,
Oh.
Scott's message has been retracted. Maybe he's rewriting it. 19 months. Okay. Tropical birds that can talk.
My aunt used to have a minor bird.
Paul's aunt used to have a minor bird that talked. Yeah. And I saw the news the other day. There was a crow, I think it was, in Yorkshire.
With an accent. Oh,
no, I haven't, Aidan. Thank you very much. I wouldn't watch anything that involved animals fighting because I find that abhorrent. Let's just set the record straight there, shall we?
Christine said, did you see the crow?
With the Yorkshire accent. Yeah, I saw that, Christine, the crow with the Yorkshire accent. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The robin's fine. I've seen the robin. Well, I don't think it's fun, Aidan. Sorry. If you continue that thread, I'll have to block you. Major birds are huge. So cool, that bird talk. That's right. No, we're in London, Edward. We're in London. That's okay, Aidan. It's just not really a conversation thread that I would like to follow, really. Thank you. Thanks, Aidan. Cormorants.
Oh,
yeah, cormorants. Wonderful. Bye, Lou. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Don't work too hard. I hope your work goes okay. Thank you. Lovely. So, on a pylon. Wow. Yeah, I'm a fan of birds, the feathered variety. Yeah, I like bird watching. I like taking photos of birds when I've got the time to do it. I find that fun. I think it's great fun. Yeah. So we've got 16 people left in the house. Wow, we've certainly had all sorts. So Anne's aunt used to say worse than that, Paul. I'm sure. I had a friend who had an African grey parrot, and that was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Anything I want to do before dying?
Breathe a lot.
I've not really made a bucket list, to be honest. It's an interesting question, but I've not really thought about it. Travel, probably. Sharon, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Is my eye sore? Actually, it is slightly achy this evening. Slightly achy, but not too bad. Birds are warm-blooded. Many think they're cold-blooded like reptiles. They aren't. And apparently, Edward, birds are much more intelligent than we think they are. I've read that as well. So I think that's interesting. The expression bird-brained apparently isn't really true. That's what I've read. And I certainly know from the birds that I've seen in the garden that they're pretty clever little things, really. Anne's going to see the Northern Lights. Yeah, and I'd quite like to see the Northern Lights as well. That's one thing I'd like to do at some point. Paul's just showing me a map of a storm which apparently is about to come towards us.
Ooh.
So I'm going to start tying up now, guys. Bye, Julie. Thanks for joining. Sorry I've had to put up with so many trolls this evening. I do apologise for that. Yeah, there's a storm about to break, so I'm actually going to go because I need to look and see whether this storm is going to break over us. I'm Richard Edward. It's my channel, it's my show, and Paul is my partner. So I'm going to say goodbye to everybody now because my eye is getting really tired and there is possibly a storm about to hit us, and I would like to try and film it because we haven't had any rain for a long time. And I think that would be interesting for my channel. And Aidan, we're not married. No, we've been together for 25 years. Thanks everybody for joining us, and thank you very much, Edward. I really appreciate that. You've been very kind. Yeah, Aidan, if you hadn't already guessed, we're a gay couple. We're two men, we're gay. Okay, is that all right with you, Aidan? Because it's fine with us. Scott, take care of yourself. And I'm sure you'll be in touch. Yeah. Anne, take care. Good night, my dear. Christine, my darling, thank you. Bye, Angie. Bye, Pag. Thanks for joining. It's been an interesting evening. Florian, thank you very much for joining us. Bye for now. And hopefully I'll see you all next week at the same time. Karen, thank you very much for joining. Bye, Aidan. Hubert, thank you very much. Lovely to see you. I know, Scott, I'm going to go and film it. I'm going to go and see. I'm going to be signing off now, guys. So thank you very much for joining. I'm going to be clicking the off button in a second. So say goodbye if you're going. Bye all. Every Friday, Edward, at 6 o'clock. Nicola, I'm afraid we're signing off now. I'm saying goodbye. Oh, sorry, Nicola. Bye, Karen. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining in. I'm sorry if you've just joined us and we're signing off, but I really do have to go now because I'm having to rest this poorly eye and looks like I might be doing some filming of a storm. So take care. Bye, everybody. Bye for now. Thanks for joining and thanks for subscribing too. Bye.